Hi everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today I would like to take you to 3 different thrift stores. I've been thrifting so much recently and I've been having so much fun, and I would like to first start by sharing my favorite find from this entire thrifting trip, and it's this amazing table with tray. I love the style of wood, and I also love that woven material on the top, and what's really cool is that you can actually remove the top and carry it around as a tray. Then I found 2 blue tables. I think they're meant to be used outside, but I'm not 100% sure. This was a puzzle mystery box, and I just think that's such a cool idea. In this part of the thrift store, they have all of the different board games, and I love looking at this section. I love to collect board games, especially vintage and nostalgic board games, and this is just one of my favorite spots to look at. And when I went to the thrift store, I was looking at this one side of the game section, and I saw these 2 games on the right, and I was like, oh, those look so cool. I think that maybe I'll get them. I definitely donated those, and so I've been doing that recently. I went through and I recently donated a lot, and I've been going to those thrift stores where I donated, and I've almost bought back some stuff. It's happened more than once, so I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. Let me know in the comments if you've ever almost bought something back that you donated. Gotta love Brain Quest. Here are some vintage finds that I found at 3 different thrift stores. I thought this vintage projector was an interesting find. I definitely had some of these vintage Cabbage Patch toys. Then I looked at the front of the store at the display case, and I definitely find some great things in here. They usually keep jewelry and some like vintage finds up here, and I definitely find some great things. I really loved this bird. I think it's really pretty with the little jewels on its tail, and I also thought this globe was really cool. And look at these super cute earrings. They're little pencils. I just love those. These feel very 2000s to me. They are really cool bubble watches, and they are watches that have like a liquid in them, and they have like a little charm that floats around in it. I just think they're really cool. They just remind me of like 1999 or 2000. I would have loved to have had one of these when I was a kid. And on the back of the packaging, it does give a little bit of information about what the bubble watch is, and I just think it's a really unique find. I found some really pretty sparkly shoes. Unfortunately, they were not in my size. A pair of SpongeBob and Patrick shoes, and another pair of glittery shoes. Then I found some stuff in the kitchen section. I really like this little pie maker. It's so cute. I also love to find vintage promotional items like this free pan that you would get with the purchase of another product. I just think that's a really cool find. I found this really pretty dish. I also found this set of stacking pots. I'm not 100% sure how they would be used though. My mom had a set of these bowls with lids, so this just feels very nostalgic to me. I did not pick them up, but I wish I had. They just have such a nostalgic memory for me. Then I found this serving tray that says this and that. Now to look at some crafting finds. I went to several different thrift stores. I think I went to 3, and each of them have a really great crafting section. This store had several bags full of like a lot of supplies, and the first thing I found that I just showed you, I think is a bag of shoelaces. This really heavy bag of marbles. I love finding stickers at the thrift store. They're always so tempting to buy, especially party stickers. I need your help figuring out what the next two items are. I found two huge bags of these different things. I think that these are pencils or crayons, but they almost are like a flannel type backing to them. And then these are shoes in different colors. I have no idea what these would be used for. There were so many of them in both bags, so if you have any ideas, please leave them in the comments. I found some more scrapbooking supplies. I am now so tempted to buy all of the scrapbooking items that I find. I also found this unicorn scarf knitting kit. And this store has a great selection of knitting needles. I shared that when we were cleaning out my mom's house, we found a ton of photos, and I have been collecting items for scrapbooking with all of those photos, but I've also been collecting photo albums to use to organize all of the photographs, and I actually found several in the same style, different colors, but in the same style, and they were also half off on the day when I got them. Does anyone know what you would craft with this material? And now the toy section, one of my favorite sections of the thrift store. Look at this bag of bells. I just think they're really cool. I wanted to get them for my classroom. I love this bag of bat rings for Halloween, and look at all of these pinwheels. I also found several vintage plushies. I just think they're so cool to see, just the different styles that were available in the past. I thought this claw machine was cool until I realized that it was actually like a technology kit and you had to put it together. So I filmed this video in July, and I think the store was having a Christmas in July sale. So the store had several tables set up that had a ton of different Christmas items on it. I saw so many cool things. I didn't buy any of the Christmas items because I didn't see anything that I needed. And I also have a ton of Christmas decor upstairs in our attic, but I did see some really cool items. And this isn't Christmas related, but look at how cool these glass pumpkins are. I found several books, including 2 different Cat's Cradle books. I actually think there might have been a third one, but I wasn't able to get footage of it. Look at how cute this little critter book is. I think it's from 1982. I don't have this one, and I think it's absolutely adorable. I think this was originally connected to a book, and I think it's like a make your own Muppet set. I also found several vintage educational workbooks, and I just love finding these, just seeing the resources that were available in the past. I couldn't find a year on these ones, but I thought they were really cool. This Golden Step Ahead workbook is so nostalgic for me. I feel like I had a book very similar to this when I was a kid, and they had stickers inside, and look, the entire set of stickers is still in there. Normally, by the time you see these books at the thrift store, the stickers are gone, but they were still there, which is just awesome. And I can't resist a cookbook. And I just had to share these vintage matching dresses. And that's it for today's Thrift With Me video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming thrifting with me today at 3 separate thrift stores. In the comments below, let me know what your favorite find was. I will be sharing a thrift haul with you very soon so I can share with you everything that I bought while I was at the thrift store. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook at Thrifted Living or on Instagram at Thrifted Living YouTube. And if you're new and would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!